Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do, me and my husband will be doing a taste test and review of the Universal Yums box. And this month the country is France. So, if you don't like it, well, if you like it, you say bon. If you think it's so-so, say comme ci, comme ça. If it's bad, you say merde. Got it? You gotta talk.
Okay, I'm just taking it up.
Okay, so let me get the first item.
Economy of words.
I'm trying to be economical. I guess I should get the book. This is the first thing I picked. It's called Tube Grignoter Saveur Fromage. So it's got cheese in it. This is Cibel Tube Grignoter Fromage. Cheese flavored tube snacks. We have shocking news. Are you sitting down? Okay, here goes. In France, people don't really snack. Gasp. We know. Sounds crazy, right? But let's be clear. The French still enjoy munching on chips, crisps, and crackers. They just save them for a pre-dinner course called the aperitif. During this starter course, French folks gather for casual conversation, a glass of wine, and a savory snack designed to whet appetites for the meal to come. The cheesy grignoter, French for nibble, in your box is made specifically for the occasion. Feel free to do as the French do and save this snack for right before dinner. Just be extra careful not to spoil the main course. I don't think that's going to happen. All right, let's see. I should have got scissors. Oh no, this opens easy. Hey, it smells kind of good. How many you want? One to try?
Thank you.
And I try one. That's what it looks like. I'd say comme ci, comme ça. What about you?
Okay.
That means comme ci, comme ça. It's kind of like the texture of it. It's like a bugle, except,
Without any taste.
huh?
Without any taste.
Without taste, just a slight cheese flavor taste. So I mean, it's nice, like for a light, if you don't want anything too spicy or heavy, like in taste. That's good. All right, that's good. Hopefully the cats don't eat this when we go to the next one.
The setup kind of makes me feel like a bearded, khaki-clad Central American Marxist rebel.
What?
Yeah, that's what they used to. Viva Martine, Viva Sandino. Yeah.
Alright, now this is another cheese. Bret's au fromage de jour. Let's find this in the book, I mean. Where'd it go? Maybe it's on the first page. Oh, here it is. Bret's au fromage de jour. Floral cheese flavored potato chips. Did you know the average French person eats 60 pounds of cheese a year? It sounds like a lot, but they have an incredible number of different varieties to try. 1,600 to be exact. For this chip, we'll just focus on one variety. comme, a sweet floral cheese from the Franche-Comté Provence in eastern France. To make the cheese, every cow is treated to 2 full acres of pastures to roam, plus a diet of 100% natural food. The fresh milk is immediately rushed to the production site, where it's crafted into cheese wheels and then matured for at least 4 months. The result, an incredibly distinctive, delicious cheese. One bite of these chips, and you just might find yourself wishing for 60 pounds worth. Does that sound interesting? So let's try this. This one's hard to open. Go. That's what it looks like. It looks just like a rippled potato chip. I have to say this is a bomb. What do you think?
Not there yet.
No? I like it because it tastes like a cheese chip, but without the heavy saltness, so it's like a light salty.
Give me one more.
I don't know, I like it. I love the cheese flavor. The cheese flavor is really good. I like it. What do you think? It's better than the last one. Okay, now the next one. How about we change it up to something, that way we change our palate. All right. This is a truffles bar. According to legend, this yum came about completely by accident. In the 1920s, confectioner Auguste Escoffier was making a pastry cream when he accidentally poured hot cream into a bowl of chocolate instead of a bowl of sugar and eggs. Rather than bidding the melted chocolate adieu, he began experimenting. He quickly realized the chocolate paste, called ganache, could be molded, so he rolled it into balls, but he couldn't just leave the gooey balls like that, so he coated them in cocoa powder. The result? A delicious chocolate ball that looked like a whole lot like France's mushroom truffles. Hence the name. We can't think of a more delicious accident, except maybe devouring all 4 of these decadent cocoa truffles before anyone else can. Okay. This one for you. And that's what they look like. Comme ci, comme ça.
I like it. I'll give it a John Calvin.
All right. To me, it's just too much chocolate. I guess if there is such a word. Well, I think maybe because of powder around it.
You better have
Maybe if
peanut
we
butter.
had it without, huh?
Better have peanut butter on it.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 left. We can have that later after we're done. Put peanut butter on it. Alright. Now this, Le Sable de la Mer Poulard. Butter biscuits. Watch out. The main ingredient in this famous French shortbread is sand. But this is delicious sand. Sables are centuries-old cookies made out of rubbing cold butter into flour and sugar to form tiny particles of dough. Even the dough's striking resemblance to sand. These fine golden breadcrumbs come to be called sable, the French word for sand. So yes, these delectable cookies are made with sand, but we're talking about the very buttery and very edible kind, not the kind you'd find on the beaches of the French Riviera.
Or the kind you find in Taco Bell meat.
Yeah. Should have brought over paper towels.
Look at all.
Huh?
Just like the corn off.
Yeah, I could do that. These are so hard to open. Okay. One sand cookie for you. And one sand cookie for me. Oh, they even have 1888 on them. That's what the cookie looks like. Yeah, that's a comme ci, comme ça.
I don't like it very well. I'd fit it to Voltaire.
Okay. Hey, don't knock over my thing, cat. I bet you don't know who that is. Dolly, how do we guess? Can you play with my backdrop? Sorry about that. These are tasty. Now these are, let me find them in the book first. Stop it! No, 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 no! No! What's she doing? Fighting with Leonard or something. Oh, brother, these cats. And this is Fraise Boo. If you love chewy strawberry candies, if you love strawberries, thank France. In the 14th century, French royals were the first to farm the fruit. King Charles V had a whopping 1,200 strawberry plants in his garden, and in the late 18th century, it was France who crossbred two New World strains, the Virginia strawberry and the Chilean white strawberry, to create the modern strawberry you know and love. Even today, France is still innovating. The country produces one of the most coveted strawberry varieties in the world, the Gariguette, famous for its intense sweetness, and the French don't just excel at growing strawberries, they also excel at making strawberry sweets. We're not the only ones who think so. These chewy, juicy strawberry candies were top voted in our last France box. The only thing left to say, merci. Right. Oh, I think I need scissors, maybe. I need it. I think I might need scissors. Oh no, I got it. Okay, one for you. One for me. And that's what it looks like. Mmm. I kind of like them. I'd say it's a bone.
Yeah, it's good.
Kind of like Starburst or something without the sourness, right?
Yeah.
You think with
We'll
bone?
give it Good King Harry.
Yeah.
Henry V.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is a raspberry mini roll. France practically invented dessert. No, really. The word dessert comes from the French desservir, meaning to clear the table. And rest assured, when it comes to France's world-renowned desserts, there's never any problem clearing the table. There's never any problem. No, these delectable raspberry swirl cakes are first-hand proof. Instantly, you'll get a fragrant whiff of French raspberries. Take a bite and taste the pitch-perfect ratio to fluffy soft cake to sweet, syrupy raspberry jam. One thing's for certain, dessert has to be one of France's best inventions. I guess we'll just split this in half since it's small. Oh, it's little.
Just give me a little tiny piece of it. I'm probably not going to like it.
You want just a little piece then?
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like inside. That's a bone.
Yeah, it's better than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Want another bite? Yeah, it's nice and a nice cake, like a soft cake, and a nice, I say a mild raspberry. You know, so it's like perfect between the cake and the raspberry, right? Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
It's not overpowering in either one. Not dry either. Very moist. Oh, that's Leonard making all that stuff behind here.
Mm-hmm.
Poking holes. There's Dolly's down there. Very good.
Leonard Skinner don't like foreign talk.
I know. So let's see.
Come on, Leonard Skinner, everybody.
These are Jacquot almond truffles. In France, there's no such thing as too many almonds. One peek inside a Parisian sweet shop is all the proof you need. In the pastry section, you'll find croissants coated in sugary, sliced almonds, and doughy puffs filled with a luscious almond cream. In the candy aisle, you'll find dragees, candy-coated almonds, and calisson, candied fruit and almond jellies. And in the cake display, you'll see almond masterpieces like financière, madeleines, and crispy galette de roi. But if there's one sweet to convince you that French French's almond obsession is totally warranted. It's these decadent dark chocolate truffles. One taste and you'll just be as nuts for almond sweets as the French are. Oh, I love almond sweets already. You don't have to convince me. I'm just checking the thing here. Well, they come in this little bag. Oh, they're like the other ones, except I guess the same kind, except they must have almonds in them. And that's what they look like.
No, I taste some kind of fruity taste though.
No, it's like almond paste. Yeah, it's not like a nut in there. It tastes just like an almond paste, which is good. I love almond paste. It tastes like the center of a bear claw. It's like a bear claw center, the almond paste in the middle, wrapped in chocolate. I like it. It's a ball. Stop that.
Hi, Jolene.
Jolene's a good girl. She don't do nothing. Not like these aliens. Alright. Let's see. Now I'll do a chip. Sibel chips, Saveur vinaigre. Bordeaux is famous for its vineyards. Paris is famous for its high-end restaurants. What about the city of Orleans, lying directly between the two? Hint, look at these chips. Yup, it's famous for vinegar. Between the 13th and 17th centuries, countless barrels of wine would go sour on its way to Bordeaux, to Paris. Rather than take the loss, savvy merchants in Orleans sold the spoiled wine as vinegar. Hence the name vinegar, from the French vinaigre, meaning sour wine. The merchant's decision turned out to be anything but sour. The Orleans vinegar industry exploded. Today, Orleans vinegar is used across France for everything from cleaning supplies to vinaigrettes to perfectly crunchy, delightfully tangy potato chips like these. And you've got to admit, vinegar chips sounds better than sour wine chips. Stop it!
You can tell I don't like this.
Why? I think I will. I know I will. Get chocolate over here. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Fitting, you know, it's fitting. Why did I know it was going to, you know, it's...
These are
It's
terrible.
fitting for that there witch, Joan of Arc. Yeah.
That's what I don't know if I told you that.
Yeah, Joan of Arc goes perfect with that horrible thing there.
It tastes like, well, when I used to live in Jersey, you go to the shore and get French fries, and we like shake vinegar on it. Oh, outrageous. Well, we got to be famous for something except for what's her name, Snooki. Now these are the candies they have. Oh, they moved the screen over too. Now I gotta move the microphone a little. There. Darn cats. Let me double check, make sure we got everything before we... And now, they give you a little bag. What's it called? The Yum Yum bag. It has like little candies and stuff. So I'm just double checking, make sure, and that's what I have in my hand now. I just want to make sure that we got everything. Oh no, we got one more big candy to do. But I'd rather do these first.
What are they?
It's supposed to be sour candies. Now this is supposed to be it's called Tete Brulee Cola. It's like a cola sour candy. Chewy sour candy. So we'll go half and half. Let's see how it tastes. Well, it smells good. Wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
Here. Merde. That's a merde, not even a meld.
It's like the sadness of the subject, the good British subjects of Calais who have been occupied by the French.
Now they have...
Do you agree Calais belongs to...
You want to try this one? It's the same brand, but it's a different flavor.
Yeah.
Then they have little ones. This is peach tea, I think. Yeah, this is peach tea. I'll give them that because I don't like tea. And I'll have another cola one. This has to be the worst in the box. Oh, it's lighter. Oh, it's got some kind of jelly in the middle.
Yeah, it's not very good. Ah. Ah.
Oh, this is nasty. I didn't believe something tastes worse than this. Oh. Oh. Oh.
We'll give that a Lady Defarge.
Oh. Well, this is... I don't know if there's anything worse than males or law. Oh. This tastes like... You know what this tastes like? Like bathroom cleaner. That's what it tastes like to me. Like Comet. Or like a chemical. Whoa. My eyes are watering. It tastes so bad. Oh, good thing we did those. Ugh. Well, the Tete Brulee, what was it? Well, the thing for this is consider yourself warned. Super sour sweet is about to blow your mind. Now, we're really being dramatic. This candy's Tete Brulee literally translates to burnt heads. Don't worry, they won't actually set your head on fire. That's what they think. But their extreme sour filling is much more intense than the sour candies you're probably used to. We're looking at you, Sour Patch Kids. And with tangy flavors like peach tea, tropical fruit, and zingy cola. I had the zingy cola, he had the peach tea. Did it taste like peach tea at all? I just tasted like scrubbing bubbles. That's nasty than nasty. They provide an explosively mouth-watering experience. Yeah, you know, like how your mouth waters before you throw up? That's what it is like, don't you think?
So, did we get like a baguette or anything?
No.
Hmm.
We got more chocolate and then the caramels. And let's see, we'll take it, pop one in your mouth and decide for yourself. Are we being dramatic or do these sour candies live up to their mind blowing terms? No. And the actual bars here, the explanation is picture this: it's 1948, World War II is over, and France is liberated. And to, in part thanks to American troops, the Coca-Cola Company decides to introduce Coke to the French market, hoping to capitalize on America's good standing with France. What do you think happened next? Did the French even try it? Did they spit it out in disgust? Did they relish it with wide open wonder? The answer is all of the above. Coke's French debut got all sorts of reactions. Some folks poured it into the gutter, some spit it out, and some sipped it with a smile. Despite the initial mixed reactions, France has since come to love the drink today. It's just as popular there as it is in the U.S. Keep all this in mind as you sample this cola candy. Your first reaction to its sourness might be to spit it out. Exactly. But we think you'll end up smiling. Even if it's through puckered lips. Nasty. Alright. Now here's one for you. Salted butter caramels. They're caramels called fleur de sel. Salted caramel is a classic, right? Considered its popularity, you might think so. But the flavor is less than 50 years old. It was only in 1977 the French confectioner Henri Leroux set out to make a new candy using the famous sea salted butter from the Brittany region. After 3 months of experimentation, he debuted the salted butter caramel, and it was an instant hit. By 1980, it was voted the country's best candy. By 2000, high-end American restaurants caught wind of the flavor. By 2008, it had gone totally mainstream, with both Haagen-Dazs and Starbucks debuting salted caramel products. With this bonbon, you'll taste the salted caramel that started it all, and find out for yourself why this French flavor is here to stay. I love caramel. Stuck to the paper.